I'm wet all the way up here, so the water is up here to me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm 5'11", so the water is up here to me. So when I walk in it, about time I gotta bend down and hook my cables onto it, and then I got my winch and I pull it down. Look, like watch this.
Oh my God.
So
Is he gonna get stuck?
So he might get stuck.
Severe storms battering Wisconsin all week and into the weekend. Multiple confirmed tornadoes across the state. Flash flooding, interstates closed. Brewers fans stranded Wednesday night. The village of Shiocton even ordering evacuations near the Wolf River in Outagamie County.
The storm triggering Governor Tony Evers to declare a state of emergency. The governor touring storm damage. Also, Wisconsin National Guard soldiers assisting in the state's response. Greg Engle is the Wisconsin Emergency Management Administrator, and he joins us now. Greg, welcome back to Upfront.
Thank you for having me.
So here we are at the end of a very long week for so many across the state. Take us into what is the latest and what areas of the state are you focused on right now?
So, yeah, it's been a week of a number of rounds of severe storms that really have affected more than half of the state. So as you mentioned, we have the Wolf River with several communities along the Wolf River affected, and the waters are still high there, including in Shiocton. We're watching the levee in the Portage area and monitoring the Wisconsin River as that water still remains high. And we're working with communities across the state to assist them in their response and help them clean up and assess damage.
Greg, as you mentioned, the Wolf River in Outagamie County and Shiocton, that community has ordered evacuations. How unusual is that, and what is your message to residents who may still be there?
Yeah, well, my heart goes out to those residents who are affected, but we were there yesterday, and it was pretty widespread flooding within that town. We were told that about 60% of the residents had left their homes and were still out of their homes as of yesterday. There is a sandbagging effort going on. They have a lot of volunteers there. The local officials have been doing an amazing job there, leading and coordinating that response. And they have a great volunteer effort with a community emergency response team. So they're doing everything they can, but until those waters recede, it's really going to be tough for people to get back in their homes and then start cleaning up and assessing the damage.
Any indication on when that might be from your point of view?
We don't know yet, so we just have to continue to monitor and respond as best we can.
The governor has declared a state of emergency. We know Wisconsin National Guard troops are also assisting in response efforts. What does the state response look like?
So we have the State Emergency Operations Center active and operating since Tuesday afternoon, and we've been providing resources as requested by local governments and counties. We've been providing sandbags, pumps, sandbagging machines, and we do have swift water rescue teams on standby as well. The Guard was mobilized to assist with the sandbagging effort along the interstate near Portage to protect against potential flooding of the interstate should we have an issue with the levee there. So we are just poised to respond to the resource requests that we receive from the local governments, and we're continuing to do that, and we intend to continue to do that through the weekend and as long as necessary.
Do you anticipate the Guard to be deployed to other communities as more communities continue to deal with kind of the aftermath of all of this?
We don't have any plans to deploy the Guard to any other communities at this point, but if they are needed and requested, then we will be ready to do that.
Greg, you talked about how this is really statewide, impacting a lot of communities. Here in southeast Wisconsin, we've seen interstates closed, rescues on the road. Are there enough state resources available at this moment to help all these communities who may need it?
At this point, we haven't had any resource requests that we haven't been able to fill. So yeah, at this point, we've been able to handle it within the state. We haven't need to ask for any help from the federal government.
Greg Engle, the Wisconsin Emergency Management Administrator, thanks so much for your time and the work of your office this week. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Up next, gaveling in the governor's special session, inside what happened and what may be next. WisPolitics' J.R. Ross with his new reporting.